Sorry, my video stopped recording. Okay, cool, we're back on. I just want to make sure I had enough time to record. Okay, so I have read the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz before, and so I remembered the Four Agreements, but don't make assumptions. I've done that where, I was like, oh, this and this and that, but I just kind of let it go. I let the assumption come up, just kind of witnessed it, but didn't let it control like my thought process or my whole attitude or I guess like how I responded to whatever I was assuming, and it actually turned out something different. And I realized, and I can't give like specific occasions, but it's been at work when I thought I assumed one thing but just let it go. Later on I found out like what really happened, and it wasn't even what my assumption was. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm glad I didn't, freak out or react a certain way, because, I would have made an ass of myself, like assumptions usually lead to. Always do your best. That one, I'd have to say I master. I really do always try my best. That one, and I always try and get other people to, I'm like an advocate for people, just always give your best, And I think that goes back to me talking in my first clip about struggling with perfectionism. It's just like, you know what? You do what you can and just go with it, because if you keep stumbling on what might be perfect, you're never going to go anywhere. And the 6 virtues, compassion, I think I've mastered that one. Courage, I'm getting there. I've done a lot to work towards courage this, probably all of last year, with some of my own personal things that I've had to deal with. Forgiveness, I've mastered that one. There's a lot of, that's so easy. That's probably like the top one that I've, maybe the next one too. But forgiveness, I forgive people. I won't forget. I don't want to say that, because to me I feel like I was holding on. No. I forgive people, but I also know where they're at, like, especially if I know them, like, really well. I know where they're at spiritually, mentally, physically, all that good stuff. So it's like, I love you, I forgive you, but you need to stay away, because I don't want to get sucked back into your drama. Gratitude, absolutely mastered that one. I'm very grateful for a lot of things, and as soon as my mind or those thoughts that come in and try and like take away my gratitude, I say no. I'm very grateful. I always think about where I've been, in my mental state, always being depressed, feeling lost. I'm happy and so grateful to be where I'm at. Humility, I feel like I've mastered. One of the things about Don Miguel, he says don't take anything personally. That's insults and compliments. And it's not that, like, when I say like, oh, it's not that you don't, what I took from that, and I think what he was trying to stress is don't let other people's opinions like, don't let other people, I'm losing my train of thought, don't let other people form your idea of yourself. So if someone says, oh, you're so smart, April, or you're so creative, or this, like, it's okay, like, oh, thank you, because it's kind of like they're giving you an opinion of you, and it could be accurate, but also it's a reflection of themselves too, even if they don't see it. I think I'm getting that. I don't know. I feel like I'm off the mark, but maybe I'm not. But humility, because I've had a lot of people, especially at my job, because I work so closely with them, just always compliment me, and it's nice to hear, because what I like about it is I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. If I'm getting good feedback, not only am I doing a good job, like at my work, but I feel like I'm doing good, like on a personal level. Like, yes, I'm acting as a team player. We're all working collectively, even though these people are like in their 60s, or they're twice or almost 3 times my age. I'm 25. I feel like I'm helping raise their vibration just because of what I'm feeling on a subconscious level, or what I'm feeling like to myself, I mean. Because everyone seems to be in a much more happier mood when I'm around, so but now I feel like I'm not practicing humility, but I don't know, I feel like I've got that, and understanding, I feel like I've mastered that one. I feel like I've got most of the 6 virtues down. It's just courage, I feel like that one I have. Maybe I'm almost there, I feel, but that one, no. But understanding, I can look from almost anyone's perspective and just, always want to hear their side, always want to, get to the deeper root of things and see things from a bigger picture. So, now that I have at least, so that's the 10 principles for now. I have my printed copy, so I'm going to, like Dr. Grant said, go over this like once to take it in, twice to like highlight over certain things, and like 3 to take notes. I might read more, I don't know. But this is just to really absorb it and take it in. I've got my really cool journal that I'm gonna write certain things in about what I've experienced today. Maybe I'll go over it also briefly via video. Today what I really experienced was being present more with my interactions, noticing certain things, like if certain people bothered me, I just tried to be aware of that irritation and not really try and let it take over me. I feel like I did okay. It's the first day, so probably did really good for my first, well, not really good, but good for my first day. I also noticed on my way home from work how angry I get at drivers. It was kind of raining today. People just jump in and out, braking, speeding, just doing really stupid stuff, and I get angry and I'll curse at them and talk, like this, but it's just my energy just spikes, and I don't need that. And like her 10 principles that she's included in her course is forgiveness. That's the one that I kept thinking is forgiveness, and don't make assumptions, because you don't know if this person's rushing through traffic because maybe they have someone, maybe their loved one's at the hospital and they're trying to rush there, or maybe they have to use restroom. I don't know what these people's story is. And even if they are jerk, just trying to I don't care, ha la la, and they get in a car accident, it's like it's earth drama. Don't let it take you in, guys. And just forgive them if they don't know what they're really doing. They're not really conscious of it, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. So that was that. I also had a moment of just really crying, a good cry, because I was thinking of when Dr. Grant was talking to her I am presence, her higher self, her masculine side or energy. It was really beautiful for me to read that, and I felt it, and I cried on the way to work or from work, because I felt I feel like I'm being pulled to mine. I mean, I think that's why we're all taking this course, is to be pulled to ourselves, and it does feel like coming home. And it was, I just loved reading her whole interaction with her higher self, because it kind of feels like that's what I've been leading to, but she put it into words, and she experienced on at a higher level, or at a more extreme level, or more realistic level. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but so it feels good, and it just felt like I was supposed to take this course, and I'm doing okay, and just like what I've been saying about trying to be perfect or whichever, you just gotta go for it. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. I bought the journal, I printed out the course, I'm making videos, I made my own YouTube channel for this. So I'm excited, and I'm really grateful. And Dr. Grant, if you're watching this, thank you so much for keeping me in mind. I feel like it's a party, like we're on this cruise, we're all gonna go to this awesome party. I'm really stoked. I want to cheer everyone